I'm Cassie. I am the Senior Manager of Digital Experience at GoodRx. And yeah, I've been in CRO for a couple of years. I did some agency CRO for a little bit. And I've primarily worked in retail and e-commerce brands. So I was at Lowe's and Bed Bath & Beyond for a couple of years. Yeah, so I'm really excited. Let me share my screen. All right. Can y'all see this?
You're good to go.
Okay, someone start the timer. All right. I'm gonna just jump right in. I think this site is really beautiful. So not much about the aesthetics, but more so about how we can increase basket size and also conversion at the end of the day. So just right in the hero, it's obvious this is the hero product. So if we go to shop shampoo, one of the most important pages in the entire customer journey is the product display page. And just looking at this on mobile, the image is really large, but this is not necessarily selling us on anything. What we really want to do here is highlight the different benefits of this and also increase basket size. So right now, currently, I'm going to just zoom out a little bit just so we can see the full page. But we're only seeing the product title, and there's also a ton of images and not a ton of before and afters or any sort of proof, social proof from actual customers. What I think we could do here is really refine this page by bringing some of the actual customer reviews higher up above the fold and reduce this image size. And another thing that I would recommend is to really highlight the value here. So for example, how many washes does an 8.5 ounce bottle give me? Usually with higher quality products, you don't have to use as much product. So this may be a small bottle, but we want to explain that to the customer and say like, hey, this is going to give you 3 months worth of washes. And that would also help us when we go to do subscribe and save. How many, how often do you recommend? Maybe we give them the most common option or what our customers typically choose. And then another piece that I wanted to highlight here is we have the basket building module, which is fantastic, but it's not easily accessible or viewable, especially on mobile, which is where most of our customers are coming in. So what I think we could do here is bring this way up higher. And then once we go to add this to our bag, so let's say we're just doing a one-time purchase, we have this great flyout, which is awesome. I love being able to show people what is in their basket. But we have a couple things going on here that I think we could improve. So I would A/B test, maybe not focusing on free samples here, but really giving customers an idea of how much they would save if they added additional product to their basket. So maybe we incentivize them by adding a discount if they add additional items, or give them, let them know that they're one product away from getting free shipping. So those basket building items that were lower on the product page, I would actually feature them here and make it really easy to add it to the basket.
Okay. Thank you, Cassie.
Oh, thank you. That was so fast. Thanks.
What's going on, guys? My name is Will Jones. I'm a previous founder. I sell dog leashes for a company called Pack Leashes for 7 years. Got into software development, and we built a company called Save by Package Protection, totally free app to use on Shopify that helps you protect packages. That's about it. I've been a big conversion rate nerd. So at Pack Leashes, at one point we got from about a 2.5% to about a 5%. So doubled it, which, conversion rate's amazing because that means that your wherewithal for cost per acquisition just halved. So really big nerd when it comes to that. Cass, you did a great job on product pages. I'm going to go ahead and dig in here. Let me share my screen. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Cool. So off the bat, one thing I noticed, and one thing to think about in conversion rate, is essentially people's minds go from left to right, top down. So it's great that these are above the fold, but you're gonna have a lot of customers who click this off the bat. That's the first thing. That's the first thing. That corner, that left to right, top down is where they're starting. They're gonna click shop now. So if they click shop now, shop all, which is gonna be pretty classic, customer journey. I think off the bat, you want to create more social proof. So see, these have 24 reviews. These have 181. This shop now should really be putting this 7,000 review product up top. off the bat, you're going to have so much social proof when a customer sees that first product, 7,000 reviews. You're just providing so much social proof there. In terms of checkout, I agree, Cassie. I think this is kind of weird. This almost feels like an awkward experience to me, this blocking. This should be combined with the free shipping. So the free samples and free shipping should be combined into a gamified kind of progress bar. That's going to help people kind of envision how far they are from getting that free shipping or that free sample. But I just think that this is a little bit awkward. We did a lot of conversion rate optimization on the checkout. So one actually great thing that they've done here is they've moved the discount code ahead of checkout. So they've actually put it in the cart. Now they kind of messed up because as a customer, I actually needed to click that to get the field. That field should just be auto-populated like that. Why do I have to click to load in the discount code? So especially if they're a discount heavy brand, that's just not a great experience. The less clicks, the better from a conversion rate optimization standpoint. Also down here, this text, free shipping, free returns. Why is it so small? It's like it's like legalese. Like that free shipping, that free returns, make that huge. Honestly, like point that out in as many places. And you can see up here they do it. But even then, this should be bolded. We should be bolding that text. It should be much more visible because especially from the user experience, like I'm almost squinting out to look at that on my phone. So it's kind of an awkward experience. I think that about covers it. I think Cassie, you really did a great job when it came to the product pages, but really just the cart checkout. You're gonna have, especially if you're discount code heavy, like I said, that was a point where we got our conversion rate up about 1.5%. Just putting that one fold ahead, because Shopify classically puts that on checkout. They're not putting it on a cart. If a customer is coming in with a discount code, they're trying to enter it as quickly as possible, figure out where to get that in. So I think that's about it on my end.
Well done, Cassie and Will. Great job. My vote goes to Cassie. Cassie, I thought you did a really great job identifying the opportunity to add more unique selling points into the product display page. I think that's huge, especially given I would assume that the data would tell us there's a higher, propensity of new users coming to this website, albeit, kind of a brand that is really leaning into it, establishing itself. So I feel like those unique selling points, especially, further down the funnel, is huge. I also really loved that you called out the idea of A/B testing in the cart to think about what would be the most opportune, not just for conversion, but to grow the basket size. Obviously, without data and without really knowing the audience super well, that would be something that, you never really know, human nature of what's going to kind of tip the scales one way or the other. So to me, the fact that you really leaned into that A/B testing was, phenomenal. Will, I agreed with all of your points. I thought you did a fantastic job walking through, all of the, especially around the discount opportunities, in the cart. I definitely think there's a lot of opportunities in the cart. I would say just from like a merchandising perspective in terms of the collection page and moving up those products with more ratings than others, there could be situations or other data points that say maybe not a great idea, whether it be due to low inventory, whether it be due to sales and run rate and trajectory of items or newness of items coming in. So that's really where that merchandising component does kind of play a little bit into the hierarchy of sequencing on that shop all page. So loved the thought, but I don't know. Unfortunately, I just don't have enough data around me to say like, yeah, it's definitely like, let's move those, those up on the page, but well done, honestly, all around.
Okay, I agree again with Erin. I think, Will, the points you made about moving the reviews, the ones with higher reviews up, again, if it makes sense with inventory, I agree. It's one thing to go and see a product with 5 reviews versus 1,500. It's like, well, people love this, so it makes sense. I understand the point. I totally agree. And the gamified sidecar was a great point, just because I'm a huge fan, and it does encourage users to add more, increase your AOV. So great point. And Cassie, everything you said about the PDP, I totally agree with. I think the product images are so important. If it's just the bottle, like it's nice, but we need to give more of the benefits and like more value props and not just the packaging. Social proof, again, you said spot on, so important. Moving certain things higher up, depending on, if we see heat maps and we see recordings, people aren't making it all the way down. So bring the most important things higher up that we will more likely see customers see. So, again, loved both sides, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Cassie as well because of the all the points and the A/B testing. I think everything we should do should be tested before pushing live, even though it's best practice. Sometimes demographics are different, customers are different, and we just don't know until we test it. So my vote goes to Cassie, but both of you, well done.